All right, everybody, we're here for 1973-1974 NBA action on Action PC Basketball by DK Sports. I have already played a little more than half of the season coming into today through January. Excuse me. And we're just going to finish up the regular season, and then next time around we'll play the playoffs. Let's go through the season standings as we are right now. In the Central, Capital, which is an interesting team name, are 20 and 30, and they are 7 games back. Cleveland is 24 and 32 with 6 games back. Houston is 27 and 28, 2.5 games back, and Atlanta leads that division 29 and 25. Okay, the Atlantic, Philadelphia is 12 and 38 and 22 games back, and they are not. Never mind. New York is 21 and 32 and 14.5 games back. Buffalo is 26 and 29, 10.5 games back, and the Celtics are leading that division 33 and 15. In the Pacific, we have Portland at 23 and 28, 8 games behind. Phoenix is 27 and 25 at 4.5 games back. Oh, and an interesting thing is neither one of these first two divisions, the Atlantic and the Central, have more than one team each at 500 or better. That's just sad. It's all the good teams are over here. Pacific, Phoenix was 27 and 25, 4.5 games back. Seattle is 30 and 27 with 4 games back. The Lakers are 27 and 24 at 4 games back, and Golden State is leading this division at 31 and 20. In the Midwest, Kansas City, Omaha is 11 and 45 at 31.5 games back, and they are the worst team in the league. The Pistons and the Bulls are tied at 34 and 20 and 7.5 games back of the Milwaukee Bucks, 40 and 11. And there's a big reason why they are 40 and 11. And it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's averaging 27 points, 2.6 blocks, 1.5 steals, 4.6 assists, and 14.5 rebounds per game. He has 41 double-doubles and 3 triple-doubles. Let's see, and his game highs are 53 minutes, 22 rebounds, 13 assists, 6 steals, 7 blocks, and 52 points. So he is being the man. Although he's being outscored by Bob McAdoo. Okay, now we will just play, and then we'll when we're done with the regular season, we'll go look. So we're in February now, so we will play through the 9th. And we will keep an eye on the standings down here at the bottom like we are want to do here on this channel. I'm looking for a Pistons playoff run, even though I'm pretty sure that Milwaukee's probably going to own this world. Alrighty. Also, the point scoring, the scoring lead is kind of up in the air, so it's going to be interesting if Bob McAdoo can hold on to that. All right, through the 16th. Something cathartic for me just watching the scores roll up and everything. I kind of enjoy it. Pete Maravich with a 30-point game right here. That's interesting. Okay, the 23rd. I just saw in there that we're going to have to go back and look at that. Yes, we are. Look at this game by Bob Lanier. 35 points, 15 rebounds. Oof. But I just saw a game where... There it is. Pistons beat the Lakers 103-92. We'll take that, won't we? Let's look at the player statistics. Dave Bing, 28 points. Nice. Bob Lanier, 23 points, 6 assists, and 12 rebounds. Lance on the bench, 6 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and a plus 14. Incredible. Good job, Pistons, beating this team. It's not the Lakers of new, but it's the Lakers. So, all right, let's finish up the month. I like that. Looks like Milwaukee had... Oh. Well, I won't say anything yet. Excuse me. All right. Let this update. If it wants to. Okay. So through February. Now. Bob McAdoo has a 2.4 lead over Pete Maravich for a scoring lead. I think he's kind of taken that over. Let's see here. Milwaukee is 51-16. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I know that's not going to be anywhere near the all-time record because I think didn't the Warriors or somebody just do that with like? Didn't they win? Hasn't somebody won 70 some games? A Bulls team maybe. I don't remember. But Detroit is in second place in that division, and in third place, I think that the playoffs are over here. Midwest and Pacific versus Atlantic Central. I'm not real sure. But no matter what, they are 1, 2, 3. They're fourth in the league, so we'll take it. Best team that's not leading a division. How's that? All right. And that's just through February. Let's play through March. Let's go to the 9th. Go Pistons. Dave Bing and Bob Lanier are a tough combo to play against when people play the Pistons. So I like that. I like that they're there. All right. Pete Maravich with a 39-point game here. That's something. Kansas City Omaha is 15-60. Oof. Just terrible. 16th. Who does Kansas City Omaha turn into? I wonder. Anybody out there want to tell me? I mean, obviously I can look all this stuff up, but I like to challenge the knowledge of the people who watch. It's more fun that way. Right? It's always more fun to do that than just look things up. Okay. Just wanted to check something. Maravich is at 27.4 points a game, and his team might make the playoffs at 37-40. I don't know. We'll see. They're only 3 games behind Houston, so that's the weakest division of the whole deal. Milwaukee looks like they're going to win 60 games. They're 59-17. So I mean, they should. That's 60. A fun season. And I know I'm calling him Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but I know that he changed his name to Kareem in 1971, but for here we're going to call him Lou Alcindor until the 80s. Just because. Haywood. Oh my, 37 points, 22 rebounds. Haywood. With 7 assists. Oh, what a massive game. And Brown, 18 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. Oof. Golden State got beat by Seattle. That's a game. Detroit pulls one out. Lanier with a massive game. 41 points, 20 rebounds. That's the way, boy. That's how we win games. Love it. I think we're pretty much done. That's 80 games for Milwaukee. They're 60-20. So let's just skip out here real quick and see where the season ends, because it can't be much more. March 27th will be the end of the season, so that's pretty much where we're at. So we'll just go to the 27th and finish the season, and then we'll talk about the leaders, the single game highs, and the standings. And then we'll go look and see how many people make the playoffs. Excuse me, or teams, I should say. All right, so once it resets, there we go. So no more upcoming games here. The 73-74 NBA season is finished. Boston wins the Atlantic at 53-29. Buffalo was 8 games back at 45-37. New York is 19 back at 34-48, and Philadelphia is in last place, 33 games back at 20-62. Second worst team in the NBA. Houston wins the Central at 41-41, a 500 team. Watch, they'll win the NBA championship. Atlanta 39-43 is 2 games back. Capital, whatever that is, and Cleveland are both tied 6 games back at 35-47. In the Pacific, Golden State wins that division 52-30 by 4 games over the Lakers, 48-34, 5 games over Seattle, 47-35, 9 games over Phoenix, 43-39, and 20 games over Portland, 32-50. And then the Bucks win their division 62-20, 15 games over the Pistons, who are 47-35. 16 games over the Bulls, 46-36, and then 44 games over this Kansas City Omaha team, 18-64. They're almost 64-18, 62-20, almost opposites. Okay, Bob McAdoo led the league in scoring with 29.1 points per game. We'll do the top 10 real quick. John Havlicek was in 10th with 23 points a game. Rick Barry, 24.9. Geoff Petrie, 25, tied with Rudy Tomjanovich, 25. Lou Hudson, 25.1. Spencer Haywood, 25.2. Lou Alcindor, 27. Gail Goodrich, 27.2. And Pete Maravich, 27.3. And Bob Lanier, for those Pistons fans, is in 15th with 22.1. In rebounds, the top 5 were Spencer Haywood in 5th with 14 points. 14 rebounds a game. Lou Alcindor, 14.5 rebounds a game. Bob McAdoo, 14.8. Dave Cowens, 15.4. And Elvin Hayes, 17.6 per game. That's nuts. Assists, number 5 was Walt Frazier, Dave Bing, and Lenny Wilkins. Is this the Lenny Wilkins that was the coach? Seems to me that would be a not very common name, right? Lenny Wilkins. Anyway, those 3 tied at 7.2 assists per game. Calvin Murphy at 7.6, and Ernie DiGregorio, 8.7, led the league by a good margin. Steals, we have Phil Chenier and Nate Williams at 2.3. Steve Mix and Larry Steele at 2.4, and then Lou Hudson at 2.8 steals per game. And he was up here at 6th place with 25.1 points. So he might be in the top 5 in MVPs. I don't know, top 10 maybe. Block shots, number 5 was Elvin Hayes, 2.6. Bob McAdoo and Bob Lanier at 2.8. Lou Alcindor at 2.9, and Elmore Smith at 3.5 blocks per game. The overall All-Stars were Gail Goodrich, John Havlicek, Rick Barry, Spencer Haywood, and Lou Alcindor. And the Milwaukee Bucks led in power ranking, 88.2. Now we will go look at the leaders. It's always the fun part of the season, right? Those are the real statistics. Let's go to the replay statistics. Refresh. We want replay. Let's go. All right. So what we'll do is we'll look at the MVP race. Who are we looking for Lou Hudson? Was he in the top 10? No, he's 13th. That's too bad. Lou Alcindor runs away with it. 100 points for the MVP, and in second place was Bob McAdoo with 79.9. Bob Lanier in third, 71.9. So, all right, let's look at the miscellaneous here. Double doubles. This is Elvin Hayes with 74. Wow. And interestingly enough, Lou Alcindor led in triple doubles with 4. That's nuts. The longest free throw streak of the season was Collins with 43. Barry is on a current streak of 34. Here's a fun stat. Bantam and Van Arsdale had the most technical fouls with 5 each. Dunks. That's gonna blow up soon. The field goal streak. Bob McAdoo has the high streak with 17, and the current streak ending the season, which will go into the playoffs, by Jones of Philadelphia and Alcindor of 6. And Alcindor leads with game MVPs at 48. The plus minus Lou Alcindor, 826. That's not surprising at all. Okay, let's look at the highs of the season. This will be fun. The high point game was Pete Maravich with 59. Other 50-point games were Walk with 55, McAdoo and Alcindor with 52, and then Goodrich with 50. Rebounds, the high game was Collins with 38. Whoa, 38 rebounds. And Hayes with 37. Lord. Assists highs this year, Havlicek had 16. Archibald, there's old Tiny, with 17. Brown and DiGregorio with 19, and then DiGregorio had 20 in a game. That's incredible by itself. Steals. Barry and Hudson had 7, and then Gilliam, Murphy, and Steele all tied for the most in a game with 8 steals. Blocks was the story of was this Elmore Smith? Let me see. Elmore Smith. Hurd and Smith with 8, Lacey and Smith with 9, and then Elmore Smith had 11 versus the Capitals. Okay, so that is the leaders. Let us set up the playoffs. Playoff module does not exist for this league. Create it now. No. We'll create it the next time we come around. So that was the end of the regular season for the 73-74 NBA. The MVP is Lou Alcindor. If you prefer Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, that's your thing. And I like the fact that the Pistons are probably going to be in the playoffs. Now, can the Bucks win? I don't know. We'll see. Coming up later today will be the 1978 NFL finish. We'll finish that season. Excuse me. Sorry I took yesterday off. Just didn't feel like doing anything. But there you go. NBA from 1973 to 1974.